Many presidents have been responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people around the world. Yet Trump, I am not a fan of him, is singled out here for killing American citizens. What about all the citizens he has had killed with actual weapons in an aggressive stance in Africa or the Middle East? I'm no fan of Trump, but his killing is no different than any other president. Obama actually had an American citizen assassinated without trial. McKinley's war on the Philippines killed over 200,000 Filipinos, most of whom were innocent. The case could actually be made that they were all innocent with how America started that war. Clinton's sanctions and bombings in the Middle East killed hundreds of thousands of innocent people. Bush's undeclared war occupations in the Middle East, continued by both Obama and Trump, have killed who knows how many innocent hundreds of thousands. It's like saying history began on 9/11 when America has been messing with so much in the Middle East for decades. You are giving Trump legitimacy as a tyrant by saying he's responsible for the deaths of 100,000 American citizens. By doing so, you are saying tyrants are a good thing, but Trump is bad because he misused his power. In this case, Trump decided to not put a gun to everyone's heads and force us all to do what he wants, which is what we really should desire in our government. It's so easy to blame Trump or any leader in a situation like this if you believe he should be that powerful. Do you really want someone that powerful? Again, I'm not a fan of Trump, but do you think it's better that a group of 15 million people decide what is best for themselves? Or is it more rational for a group of 400 million to decide what's best for themselves? Unfortunately, for our society anyway, we are taught by government-ran public schools, which don't teach us very well at all. It's part of the reason why we, as Americans, feel the need for a powerful president to force us to do things. As far as addressing this actual coronavirus outbreak, I believe it'll be extremely difficult, if possible, and take some time to decipher what the actual coronavirus deaths are. The person died of coronavirus and it's solely Trump's fault narrative is irresponsible, lazy, and will further damage future crises if all analytics aren't studied and considered. When state-ordered lockdowns were first started in March, my visits to the stores for supplies were met with large crowd gatherings in the stores, and entire families were running around, especially the kids, without any face protection. Do they hold zero responsibility for the spread of the virus? What should have been the correct response for a president to make in that situation? I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. In the second week of May, I spent some time in Utah. I did a quick search and the numbers for coronavirus are about the same for the states currently. However, in Utah, I felt like I was in a different world. Of the places I visited, one was Walmart. Almost no one had masks on, and there wasn't even the thought of social distancing going on. In Vegas, masks are currently plentifully worn. Yet, I can't conclude exactly why the number of cases and deaths by COVID are nearly the same because there are many other things to consider. Like I said, I'm no fan of Trump. I know I keep repeating that because I have to keep repeating it, otherwise I'm labeled as a Trump lover for some reason. But claiming he's responsible for every single one of those 100,000 American deaths is a bit of a stretch when people will act irrationally on their own, no matter what they're ordered to do. So if you're going to attack Trump for misuse of his power, you must also acknowledge every other president for misuse of power, both the ones that you love and the ones that you hate. Things are complicated, and serious issues like people dying shouldn't be concluded in a thought process that doesn't involve research, critical thinking, and time.